Dear Esther is an experimental game that was first envisioned by Dr. Dan Pinchbeck of the University of Portsmouth. The game is completely story-driven, allowing the player to explore visually stunning environments while listening to narration from the protagonist. It began life as a source mod in 2008 and has since seen a complete graphical overhaul for its commercial release on Steam. It is set on an unspecified, uninhabited island in the Outer Hebrides. The narration takes the form of a series of letters from the protagonist to his wife, read as monologues. It is important to note that each monologue is randomly selected when a new location is reached, and as such, each player's experience may differ. What I hope to achieve here is to give the game some exposure, and perhaps to allow anyone unable to play the game a chance to experience it. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the videos.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim. Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude. Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries. I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.